Okay, and hello, and welcome to another episode of the Stronghold Crusader AI Tournament. And I have a GMB mod by Lord Valroy, so that is going to be interesting. Anyway, I've got the pig today against the Wazir, and I am going to, on empty-handed, and I'm going to begin now, and will kill myself off real quick. Let me just put this up, and that.
You can count on us.
Yeah, I can count on you all. I can count on you all to die. In fact, if you are not happy about that, then get wrecked. I can assume that he's using assassins, but anyway. I'll just attack early on.
That's a long way.
Come on. Okay. Anyway, get wrecked, noob.
We are under attack.
Very nice. Very, very nice. Let's get myself killed before he finishes his defensive wall. Okay. Anyway, the pig against the Wazir. I think this is going to be very interesting because they use very different tactics and also are much different economically.
A message from
Very
the
nice.
pig. Pig wins again! Get ready to die slowly.
Well, I in fact died quickly, so I'm sorry to disappoint you there, homeboy, but I just died, and I don't think it was slowly at all. Anyway, the Wazir is, I suppose, getting ready. I mean, he's already got himself some of his horse archers. I love horse archers. I use them a lot when I fight. Because, well, they're more difficult to take down if you keep them moving. That's why. Because I can get more shots off. Anyway. There you see, his economy is wood, cheese, and iron, as well as he's got to have a quarry, doesn't he? Does a pig build quarries? Now I'm concerned as to whether the pig builds quarries. Anyway, we know the Wazir builds quarries and he uses grain and wood and iron. But does the pig use quarries? That is my big question for this episode. It does not look like it, which is interesting. I thought he would. I mean, even I use quarries, and I generally don't even fully surround my castle with walls. I just build a tower or two with a lot of stuff on it. That's generally what I do, and then I just keep some heavy infantry on the ground and perhaps some siege engines in order to take down anything that comes up. But anyway, this is going to be a pretty interesting fight. Oh, here comes good old Wazir with his cavalry patrol, which is nice. Okay. Oh, but his happiness is very low, his popularity. Okay.
The people worship you, sire.
Well, I don't think they should, because I'm dead. And I'm not alive. If I were dead and been alive, I can understand why they maybe might, but I'm not laying any claims to anything, so I don't think they should. You know? Let's not make a cult. Cults are not something that I am looking for. But anyway, here you can see how the castle design is different. He usually doesn't use high walls for his outer walls. He usually just uses low walls. However, the GMB mod has in fact changed this to make it better, I suppose. Okay. Gonna build towers here, 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 and one in the back. So, well, possibly not, because there's a farm in the way, but I don't really see a reason for him to have to build one here anyway. But anyway, this is very frontal, a very powerful frontal defense, defending the Wazir today against the mighty forces of the rather rotund pig, the Duke Truff. But the pig's defenses are also rising up. He is in fact using a gate tower that is defended, which is good to see. It's good to see a little bit. Whoa, somebody's attacking already, probably the pig. Yeah, it's a pig. There he goes. Sending in an attack. Is he going to break through? Is he going to break through? That is a question. It does not look like it. Well, actually he might, simply because he has a lot of catapults. But, well, a lot. There's only 2. And he also just dumped them. But this does serve as a powerful warning. Powerful preemptive strike against the Wazir, showing him what is to come. Showing him the pig's dedication to winning. His desire to win. But yeah, it does not look like the pig makes quarries. So that's interesting to learn. I did not know that before. But let's find his... let's see if he's buying stone. He is... well, he would have had to buy stone to get all this stuff if he doesn't have a quarry. But he doesn't seem to be too eager to buy any at the moment, which I find interesting. Very interesting. Why wouldn't he buy any? Well, he doesn't have any money, that's probably why, but what... Oh, yeah, okay, now I'm seeing it. It looks like he's running a very tight economy, trying to expand rather quickly. So he's not putting his defenses on full priority, and he is not wealth building at the moment. He's still in the setup stage. However, his defenses were powerful enough to stop a small attack. And an attack of a previous caliber against the Wazir is less likely to succeed now that the Wazir himself has gotten, in fact, all 4 of his towers up. Okay. Okay, now I see it. It was, in fact, just far enough away. However, he's not going to be able to put a slight moat here. But it doesn't look like he is going to anyway. Looks like he's leaving the towers open as places for the enemy to attack in order to focus the enemy's attack on something thick rather than something thin. Also, in order to get through, you'd have to break through all this stuff, which is a lot.
We are under attack.
And also because the towers are around here, means that that is the place where his defenses are most concentrated. So I say that this is actually a very good design for a castle. It seems very compact. He's got all his food buildings inside. However, he's got a lot of buildings outside as well, so that's interesting. However, the pig is still not finishing his defenses. So he seems to be having some sort of issues with his economy. Probably because it's not very diversified. And because he's busy building an army at the moment. In the meantime, the Wazir sends in another force of swordsmen to attack. However, they are, in fact, not the best at defending against the crossbowmen's attacks. So the pig is safe for now, but he should get his act in order with finishing his defenses as soon as possible if he wants to stand a chance against a full-blown invasion that includes siege engines, because currently he only has this one tower to protect him, and if the enemy takes that down, he is going to be fair game.
We are under
for
attack.
Anyone who wants to attack stuff. Anyway, it seems like my chickens have wandered about. My poultry is being pilfered by rogue snipers. But I find that interesting. In fact, I didn't realize this until now, but the fact that poultry is not really a viable food source in this is that it's in fact, at this time in history, it was more a food for the aristocrats and nobility, and was much less common for peasants to eat the chickens. So that's a brief history. I wouldn't say it's a straight up
We are under attack.
fact. However, it is indeed a theory, because I mean, of course, I'm not sure exactly of all the things that occurred during the time of the Crusades, because that is quite a long time ago. But that is one thing that I have a little bit of knowledge on. A little bit, not too much. Oh, and it looks like the pig was pushing out at about the same time, or was he defending? But anyway, he needs to take out that tower. Or the gate. The gate is also a good thing to take out. Unless he's going for the buildings, which I would not suggest. But that looks like it might be what he is doing. Anyway, these slaves are going to set his stuff on fire. And if that fire spreads very far while his gate is closed, he won't be able to do anything about it. That is going to severely damage his already tenuous economy. However, he has built the other gate tower, So it seems that he has been on the upswing, at least slightly. But that is going to be a minor setback. A minor setback, because it's just wood, and there's plenty of wood on this map. Not as much as on some other maps, but still plenty nonetheless. On the other hand, let's take a look at the Wazir's economy. He just had 300 in the bank, but it went down, which means he's still not at the point of surplus. At the point where he's snowballing in surplus. No, he is not at that point yet. However, things do seem very lively. It seems like he's producing very massive amounts of food, which is very good for him. And he's getting stone and oh, there's some torture devices and wood, which means he's doing pretty well for himself. On the other hand, the pig still has not rebuilt all of the destroyed buildings, which shows me that he in fact has a not too strong economy. But it looks like there is some raiding going on. Some harassing. However, it looks like the pig's castle is pretty well defended. I don't know why the gate didn't close there, so I might be holding the gate open. I'm not exactly sure though. The gate is better defended. Anyway, this is messing with the pig's economy though, so it is important to note that that is going on right now. However, in fact, his wealth is at 0 and his popularity is low, which indicates that there might be some issues. Wow, those macemen are pretty tough. But the Wazir is now going to attack. On the other hand, his wealth is also 0, and his popularity is slightly higher, but still not at maximum. Let's take a look. Who's the greatest lord? The Wazir, who seems to have, yes, his wealth seems to be going up and down faster than the pig's is, which indicates that he has a more dynamic economy. And he also is producing more troops at this point in the game. It looks like the pig has completed the stone portions of his castle. And, oh, the pig does have quarries. Now that I look at it, he does have quarries. I didn't notice that before, but he does now. So that is interesting to me, to say the least. Let's take a look at the big picture now. Yes, he still has a small force over here. And his economy is still more dynamic. And he still has more troops even though he lost his attacking army. But the question is, who is going to be able to outlast the other in this fight? There we go. They took down his horse archers, which means they're pushing in a little bit. However, this area is not too heavily defended, which means horse archers could get in and, in fact, greatly damage the defenses here. And the pig is now selling stone, which means he has enough stone. Or at least he's trying to get something else with that stone. But it looks like he is not at full population, which means his economy is not at the full level that it could be. These little attacks do slowly wear down on the health of the defenders. But it's not too impressive, though. So that is not the best for the Wazir. Looks like he is being outmatched for the moment in just sheer firepower, which isn't surprising because defending a castle allows you a lot better options with firepower than attacking a castle. However, he needs to overcome that in order to get to the walls and attack. And it does look like he, in fact, is surrounding his entire castle with a moat, which is good. However, this single portion here could be a liability in the future. But is the pig using a total moat? It does not look like it. What is this? Oops. Let's... Aha! This is another thing that the GMB mod does. It adds attack dogs, which I find interesting. Anyway, I think that's enough for one episode. I'll see you all next time.